Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Love Letters to Broadway podcast, the podcast where we give you Broadway tips and tricks and advice. We discuss our adventures, we review Broadway shows, and we gossip because we're besties and we like to ramble. My name's
Yes,
Michelle, yes,
my name is Skylar.
and we're the Broadway besties that I'm referring to. So, welcome back to today's episode. It is episode 21.
Look at us, consistent queens.
We are in the 20s. Our podcast has officially become a 20-year-old. We are 21 now. This podcast can drink
Oh, we can
alcohol.
drink.
We can drink. So today is an interesting episode. It's the beginning of the year. To be honest, there's not much going on in the Broadway world right now, but we have some fun things we want to discuss. We're going to do our usual hyperfixation songs. We're going to talk about what we think the first show we see should be. We'll do
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of Broadway news, and we're going to talk about our top five shows again, like just overall top five, so we can see how it changes by the end of the year. And we're going to talk about what would be our
We're
perfect
gonna
Broadway
talk.
days? We're gonna talk.
Talk.
We're
Talk
gonna
about the sauce.
talk. We're gonna talk about the
The
sauce a
sauce
little.
and a
We're gonna
dog.
spill the tea a little bit. We're gonna gossip. We're gonna schmooze.
So dead.
And I'm
Um,
gonna sit here sipping my Starbucks while we do it.
I know, I'm very jealous about that. I'm very jealous. I
Sorry.
need water.
I'm sorry. I will let you know though, this is not from your favorite Starbucks, so don't be too jealous.
Okay, because I love that man.
I
The one time he looks nice.
you almost made me spit up.
There's not much to get. What was the word I'm looking for? No, there's not much you could say to get on my good side.
hmm
And he just said I look nice in that dress, and I said, "Chef kiss."
He was flirting. He was
That was
flirting is what he was
iconic.
doing.
Never forget. But that Starbucks is really good because I
hmm
feel like the ones by me, it's like ugh, hit or miss.
Yeah, you gotta find the right barista, as they say.
Although I've become a at-home barista, I'm killing the Nespresso game,
hmm
killing it.
Very good. Very good.
It's
I
yummy.
I use my Keurig. Pop
See,
it in.
I don't even have a Keurig. I have old school grounds, like an old woman.
But an espresso's fancy schmancy.
It's yummy. Once you learn how to like use it, it's good.
Should I get an espresso one day?
I mean,
Should I request that for my birthday this year?
maybe you could get decaf pods.
That's my concern. Can I get decaf? If I can get decaf, I would do an
Yeah,
espresso.
that's the only one I have left is the decaf pod because
That's
I don't use it.
that's the issue. There's not enough Keurig decaf options.
The way you say Keurig, I say Keurig.
Isn't
How do
it
you say it?
Keurig?
I
Keurig?
say Keurig.
It's not Keurig?
Ferrero Rocher. No, Keurig. Keurig.
Keurig. Keurig.
Keurig.
I always say I love my Keurig machine. Keurig.
Okay, so if you're listening to this, go on, I don't know, TikTok, take a video of yourself saying Keurig or Keurig and let us know.
Yeah, let us know who's wrong.
Like, because I've never heard anybody say it like that.
I feel like you're probably right. It's probably Cure. No, it doesn't feel right. Keurig.
Keurig.
Cure,
Keurig.
cure. No, see, my throat does not move in that
It won't do
functionality.
it. That's wild.
Keurig, cure. Ugh, that hurts my.
Here,
That's like I feel like when I do it, my throat like popping.
here goes our rambling. Keurig or Keurig?
I'm going with Keurig.
I'm going Keurig. I don't know.
I
Okay,
make my
whatever.
I use my Keurig. I make my little Dunkin' decaf. I put in a little Kit Kat coffee
Oh,
mate. Mm-hmm.
coffee, delicious.
Kit
I
Kat
have
coffee
the
mate.
Starbucks, dairy free. They have vanilla now.
Ooh. Oh, you got the fancy stuff.
So good. Worth every
If you
penny.
take the Starbucks vanilla coffee creamer, you froth it a little bit. You got
Oh,
yourself the sweet cream cold foam.
I do love a good frothy froth. I do love it.
We're a little off topic.
Yeah. Back to
It's
Broadway,
okay. Back to the Broadway. I guess we shall
which we have not
begin.
seen Broadway.
No, we have not. And we are struggling mentally, physically,
Physically, emotionally.
emotionally a lot. We saw like one show in December.
That's weird.
I I don't even know what to say about it. We are praying that we get to see something this weekend.
Yeah.
Um, which we're going to talk about it a little bit. We do want to talk about what should our first show be. But before
Yeah.
that, let's get started with our hyperfixation songs of the year.
Oh, whoa. This would be crazy to look back in next January
Mm-hmm.
because it would be like a full year.
Ooh, see how our tastes have
This is like
changed.
our first hyperfixation songs of 2025. That's insane.
Interesting. And I feel like my songs don't even line up with what I usually listen to, which is weird.
Mine make perfect sense.
I'm sure yours do. I don't doubt it. Would you like me to begin first, or do you want to begin first?
You could go first. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
So, my songs are definitely a little different this week, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Rock your body. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In my number three spot for the
Yeah.
week is not a Broadway song. It
Wow.
is Black Magic by Little Mix.
Oh my God, that's a throwback.
Throwback. I always tend to go back to that song like a couple times a year because it is such a jam. Lock my door. Like, it's such a
I
jam.
met them. I have a picture of Perry Edwards.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to take selfies, but it was my birthday, and I was like in middle school. I was like, you know what? F this. And I took a selfie.
What'd she say?
She smiled for it.
Did she
I think
talk to
that's
you
what I did.
Britishly?
Yeah, I think so. I don't fully remember because it was like a fever dream, I feel like.
Wow. Was this when she was dating Zayn?
Yeah. I'm literally sending you the picture now.
Wow, you touched a person who touched Zayn. I want to see the picture.
Wow. That's insane. I didn't even think about that. She's like a goddess.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Yeah.
Well, that's so funny. Look at you.
I looked like
Honestly, though, sometimes some ways you look very similar. Like you're with the glasses, and
Yeah.
now you have the darker hair again.
Yeah. I
You
cut
can
off
tell
my
it's
whole
you, but
face.
now you're like older.
Yeah. And I was wearing a vest, a jean vest.
Okay, listen, that was the rage back then.
It really was. And camo
We
leggings.
we were stylish.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
um, so yeah, that's number three this week.
That's a
Number
good one.
two is a change for me. I've
Oh,
gotten a little bit into the K-pop world this week, which
really?
again is something else. Sometimes once in a blue moon, I find a K-pop song I like, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could jam. I could like this. Last year, I was digging a lot Dynamite by BTS. That was my jam last year. Today's second song, which is another jam, is Pink Venom by Blackpink.
Mm,
You know it. Don't make that face.
I don't.
Yes, you
Sing
do.
a part of it.
Taste that pink venom, get that pink venom, get that pink venom, get him, get him, straight to you, don't mind, no, no, no. Straight to... You
Nothing.
know it. It's all over the radio.
Oh, I don't listen to the radio. I don't even have it in my car.
That's why. But that is my second choice this week. Another one that I would say is equal to tied to in second place is the Appetite song by Bruno Mars and Rose. Appetite, petite, appetite, petite, appetite, petite.
I'm not cultural.
And but just so you know, when I say appetite, I'm speaking Korean. That's right. I speak Korean now.
What does that even mean?
It means apartment.
Oh, apartment?
Appetite, appetite.
So they're just saying apartment?
Yes, appetite, petite,
Like,
appetite.
go to your apartment?
I don't know. All I know is I'm speaking Korean. I'm
There you go.
fluent. I
Fluency.
am fluent,
You'll know how
okay?
to get to someone's apartment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say appetit,
And they'll be
appetit,
like, here we go.
and in my number one spot this week is we're going back to Elf, and
Oh,
it's once again
that's
never fall in love with an elf. I love that
iconic.
song. I love it so much.
Can I tell you I've been like depressed since Christmas is over?
I'm not surprised.
Like full depression.
I'm not
Like my
surprised
tree
hearing
is
that.
still up. I gotta take it down, but I don't want to.
Well, you know what? You can leave it up all year if you want.
Yeah.
There are people who do that. I don't
I did get the Polar Express train for Christmas. But I was a little upset I
know.
got it on Christmas. You
You
know what I
can't
mean?
use it till the next
Wait
year.
till next year. I mean, great gesture. 10 out of 10. But yeah.
You'll make use of it. You got a lot more Christmases to go. But I know it's
Yes.
like that time of year where all the holidays are over. I'm just depressed. Back to the
Right?
grind of work.
That's what, like, I don't want real life to start.
No, and that's why we need to go see a Broadway show.
Yeah, because, like, ugh, I'm going back to school,
Mm,
like, actual school.
mm. Even
Ugh,
worse. Even worse.
depression.
Mm.
Okay, so my top three make
Yes.
perfect sense because my obsession has gone insane
Is it
since
Irishman? Irishman,
Irishman.
Irishman.
I can't stop. Like, it's gonna be Irishman, something else than Irishman. So, at number three is Wait for Me, the West End version. His voice is insane.
Don't
Like,
yell at me. I still haven't listened to it.
okay, well, if we go Saturday, that's all we're listening to. Because you need to listen. Oh no, we'll talk about it later. Um, because really, holy moly. If they don't release Jordan Fisher singing anything, I'm just listening to this album. I'm sorry, Reeve. I'm sorry, Eva. Like, your voices are incredible, but he just like growls in a way that I can't explain.
Really?
Like, it's just raw emotion.
It's the accent.
It's got me in a chokehold, but obsessed. And like, I just replay his part, like, I'm coming away from me. It's so good.
Very
So
good.
good. I love Hades. I'm back in that Hades Town obsession.
I've noticed
Um,
that. I've noticed that the last couple weeks.
like, yeah. So I'm back obsessed. And number two is Defying Gravity, the Wicked movie.
Excelente.
Obviously, as I'm laying with my Wicked blanket, obviously.
Excelente.
And number one is If It's True, the West End version. So in this version, he says a different lyric. They change something. When he goes into the whole I believe our answer matters more than anything they say, and goes like off.
Hmm.
He changes and you need to listen to it because I don't want to spoil it because the first time I heard it, I was like, it makes perfect sense. And I wish that the Broadway version did this because what he not gonna ruin it because it's such a cool moment when you realize it. It is so
I
good.
I have to listen to the Broadway one and then listen to that one and compare because I don't really know the Broadway one enough, I think, to realize the lyric change.
Yeah, it's so good. Like when I heard it the first time, I was like, oh my God.
So when are we flying to the West End?
Like he's not in it anymore. But
Uh,
I would pro shot. But I think they're gonna do a pro shot. This is my prediction. I think they're doing a pro shot when all the original cast is going to the West End. I think they'll do a pro shot.
that would make sense for them to try to get the originals back if they were gonna do one.
Yeah.
Which is a little disappointing because to be honest, I really want a pro shot of Jordan.
I want it so badly. Or at least like him and Maya singing the album.
Hmm.
Like, and they could just do it live. Like, do it on YouTube or something.
I'm surprised they haven't done anything.
I
Because he's
need
been in
to.
it for a very long time now.
You know, it's gonna be so sad when he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him stage dooring last Thursday.
Really?
Last Thursday. It was on TikTok.
You think he came out because of the holidays?
I don't know. It was just like random. I guess he's just picking and choosing. Maybe if he sees that it's not like psychotic out there, he goes out.
Yeah, but knowing our luck, if we were to go again,
It would be on a
it'll
weekend or something, yeah.
it'll be cuckoo.
I mean, I don't feel the like need to meet him, but it's just
Mm-mm.
interesting that he's picking now when it's like freezing.
And also everyone's getting sick. Like you keep hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'm a little weird, it's a little backwards.
Um, should we talk about that? Gypsy, like almost a full week.
Yeah, but now, well, yeah, Gypsy was closed like the last week. Now they're back. I heard it was stomach flu.
Interesting.
I have no, I want to see the show, but I'm a little scared to go right now. Like, I don't even know if I want to be in the room with the cast knowing they all just got over being sick, if that makes sense. Like,
Is it
the,
just the stomach or is it the neuro or is that all the same thing? Like I don't even know anymore what all these sicknesses.
I don't know, I get confused. But last I heard stomach flu, which I did hear there's a lot of weird stomach things going on right now with people, and I have a feeling that was that.
Yo, I would rather be coughing and sneezing than ever have a stomach problem.
Yeah, I hate stomach problems. It's the most uncomfortable feeling.
Nope.
So I don't know. I want to try to go see it. I know we've been entering the lottery for it, but I'm a little
Yeah.
afraid. I'll also be really pissed if we go and they're like, "Yeah, it's canceled again."
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So one of my friends was going. She got tickets for one of those shows. They didn't notify her until like an hour before the show, and she lives on Long Island.
Were they on their way already?
Yep.
Wow.
So she took a train, so she just got off the next stop and then went the other way. But
Wow.
not right.
They
Like
could they
if
could
you're
at
gonna
least
cancel,
they
it should be
had
more than an
to
hour.
when the shows were being canceled for almost a full week, they had to have known in advance, like more than an hour, that it wasn't going to happen. Like
Well,
that's just
yeah,
sick. That's just sick to me.
right?
That's the thing. Like part of me like doesn't want to support shows that do that. Like it's kind of the
Like
same
that
way we
don't
felt
care.
about Death Becomes Her when that happened. They didn't even let us know until we were at the theater. Like I don't
Yeah,
want to
wouldn't
support
help
that, but
us.
I want to see the show.
That's the problem. It's like I understand like people get sick, like of course. But it's like the morning of, like at 9 o'clock in the morning, it should be called.
Mhm.
Because you have people coming from Staten Island, Jersey, Long Island. Like, you have people coming from a far distance to see the shows.
Even by like noon. If it's like an
Yeah,
8 o'clock show, by noon, everyone from the cast is up. They know if they're feeling good or not.
yeah. I was shocked. And she's like, now I can't even see it till like the end of January.
Oh, they rebooked her?
Because she bought it way in advance.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's
That's horrible that she
crazy.
was on her way. They should refund her for the commute.
They should. They should, but that's the issue is have some respect for the people too. Like have respect for us a little bit at some
Hmm.
point. Because you have respect for your actors, we have respect for your actors. So it's like have a little respect for us too.
And if they didn't let people know till an hour before, I'm sure there are people that showed up at the theater.
Oh yeah. I saw a video of this girl too
Hmm.
at the theater and she's like, there's no way this is canceled.
What about like older people who don't really have emails? Like
Yeah, this is
like
horrible.
I'm sure they showed up. It really bothers me.
Yeah, and that too, if there's older people, you know how hard it is for them to leave the house?
Oh
I
my
know.
God. I can't even think about it.
It's crazy. Crazy. So we understand. Like we're not saying like we're not mad that they canceled. It's just like in advance you need to like let people know.
At least somewhat in advance. Give them a few hours. That 1 hour thing is what bugs me more than anything.
Yeah, like that's crazy because you know people are already on their way.
So, talking about Gypsy, one of the things that we wanted to discuss is what should our first show be of 2025? And one of the shows we've been considering is Gypsy, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know because I'm a little nervous still to go this soon after all the sicknesses.
Because I don't want them canceling on us.
I
Um,
don't. We,
I think it should
yeah,
be Sunset.
I really want to go to see Sunset. When is Mandy in until?
I think like January 11th or something like that.
We gotta double check. So we did do a questionnaire on our TikTok asking what people think our first show should be. The suggestions were The Outsiders, Wicked, or Sunset were the top
Hmm.
suggestions.
And Wicked?
I think we should also do a poll on our Instagram as well, though. We have not done one on there.
Yeah, I put the video on there.
I'm gonna set
We
up a poll
should.
as we speak right now and see if we could get some discussion going in real time.
Someone recommended Wicked, and did you see what the average lowest price of Wicked was last week, Michelle?
No.
$300.
You're
Lowest.
lying.
It was like a record.
That's
Insane.
disgusting.
Isn't that insane? I was like, yeah,
Three,
we're
you know
not
why?
going to
It's
Wicked.
all the people who have never seen part two,
Yes.
act two, they're all running in to go find out what happened.
Literally, I think Trisha took Moses to see it in like LA. They do it at one of the theaters because she's like, I want him to see part two.
hmm
But yeah, insane. So we will not be seeing Wicked. Honestly, I feel like Sunset or honestly The Outsiders should probably be it because that's on brand. Like I don't know if it should be a new show that we should see.
So you want to do Outsiders or Sunset?
Like because I'm conflicted. So I'm like, should it be a new show?
See, part of me is like we should spend our money on a new show, but the other
Yeah.
part of me is like happiness.
That's like we guaranteed happiness.
So I just posted on our story on Instagram. Let's see if we get some live reactions. I wrote, "Hey guys, what should our first show of 2025 be? We need suggestions. Recording the podcast now. Help us out for some live voting." So we'll see if we get any
Perfect.
responses by the end of the podcast. Curious to see what the audience says. But internally speaking, I want to see Outsiders and Sunset.
I know that's the problem. Because I'm like, I mean, there is a lot of new shows opening that we're excited about. Like, we're gonna go see Smash, Betty Boop, The Last 5 Years, all that. But that's not till like
hmm
March. So we have this like weird time between now and March. We're like in limbo. So like,
Yeah. Well, we are seeing in February, we're seeing You're in Town.
I'm so excited. I didn't
I
look up a
cannot
single
wait for
thing
that.
about it.
Me neither. I'm not looking. No one tell us. No one
Don't say a
will.
thing. I also have a proposition, not a preposition. I'm thinking in terms of we should ask them what we should dress up as for BroadwayCon.
Yes, that too. I
Mhm.
don't know if I want to dress up. I mean, I don't know if I want to dress up multiple times. Maybe like one day.
I think we should. That'll be fun.
I want to go one day wearing something love letters though, like love letter Broadway t-shirt or something. Something cute. We gotta at least
Yeah,
wear our
that's so
buttons.
cute. Yeah.
We have to
Yeah.
discuss. We must discuss.
Yeah, there's
I
a
thought we
lot to
wanted to
discuss.
go as Tracy and Penny.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. I started
feel
looking.
I feel like no matter where we go, we look like Tracy and Penny, to be honest.
Literally. Especially now that my hair is like semi-red.
Mm. I guess we'll
Iconic.
see. We'll see. But I guess moving on to some Broadway news, talking about Wicked, going back to that for a second, Wicked at Home finally came out. The Wicked movie
So quick.
with deleted scenes and extended scenes. We have not watched it yet.
No, and people on TikTok, I'm sorry.
They
Make
don't
me
even give you a
so
day.
mad. Stop posting the deleted scenes. Stop doing
Mm-hmm.
it.
They
You know
don't even, yeah.
the amount of times I go, quickly? Yes.
Me too.
Works.
They don't even give you a day. I saw one extended scene with Bach and Elphaba, and that's the only one I've watched.
Me too. But because You know why well, I only saw the beginning of it
Mm,
because it started talking right away.
yeah, you have
I
no
was
choice.
so mad. So mad.
And apparently, there's also a version of the movie that came out, Wicked commentary version, where you hear just Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande talking over the whole movie and giving behind the scenes like tea.
Oh, that's funny.
So we have a lot of versions to watch,
There's a lot of Wicked to be had.
but like people suck. All these spoilers are pissing me off.
It's making me so mad. So mad.
Frustrating.
So mad. And like I was so happy that we didn't get the cameo spoiled.
Thank
Thank
God.
God. Jinx.
Owe me a Diet Coke.
But yeah, I was mad about that. That's my rant.
Um, yeah, I agree. I'm very pissed about that. The Wicked film though also did surpass Mamma Mia now as a top
That's
grossing
crazy.
highest musical movie. I'm not surprised.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the Mamma Mia had like a resurgence this year within like the younger generations.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, like every bar I go to, they play Dancing Queen now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's a
yeah,
great
like
song, great music.
it's great. I never watched the new one, did you?
No.
I like
I
couldn't.
tried. Yeah, it didn't feel right without Meryl Streep. Like they literally killed off Donna.
Yeah, no. That was a no for me. I don't like when they do stuff like that. Can we
Yeah,
talk
it
about
wasn't.
something?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see that musical where um it's a monkey?
What?
A new movie musical with the monkey?
What are you talking about?
Hold on. You didn't see the commercial for it? Better Man. It's a literal monkey.
What are you talking about?
Better Man is a
What?
2024 musical biop that features a CGI monkey as the main character, portraying the life of British pop star Robbie Williams. And it's coming out. Like, huh? It's a little monkey.
Oh no. Oh no. That's why is it a monkey?
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. This looks creepy and I do not like it. It comes out Christmas. Wait, it said release date December 25th, 2024. It's out already.
Yeah, but I just learned of it like 2 days ago. I was like, what the heck?
Why is the monkey in Better Man? He has a song, Me and the Monkey. The monkey represents his addiction to cocaine and his struggle to free himself from it.
Isn't that weird?
Um, I don't think this is something for us, unfortunately.
But you know what's weird too is have you seen any advertisement anywhere?
No, I did not even know this was coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought that was weird.
Very, very strange.
Yeah, it's a new movie musical.
Okay. Okay, a lot of monkeys this year.
Yeah, like weird.
A lot of monkeys. Um, the only other big piece of Broadway news this week is that Back to the Future closes Sunday. So by the time this podcast comes out, it will be closed.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, I'm very upset about it because I personally really liked it. But I think it's
What?
time. I kind of think it's time. Like, it's been on for a long time, but
How long has it been on
still,
Broadway?
I think it's been a few years already. How long has Back to the Future been on Broadway? They opened up August 2023.
Okay.
It says about 18 months. It's a decent amount for like a newer show.
Yeah, but it's weird. That's a big theater.
I wonder what's going to open there next.
What do you think could be in there with the new shows that are opening?
Oh, it's already been announced.
Oh,
Good Night and Good Luck will open at the Winter Garden Theater in New York City
that
in
George
March
Clooney.
2025. Yep.
I'm not seeing that.
I want to see that. Hey,
Really? You want to see that?
do you know what it's about?
No.
It's about I watched the movie. It's a movie. I
I don't
watched the
know.
movie version of it in college in journalism class. It's the story of reporter Edward R. Murrow, and it's about how he took a big stand against the McCarthy era propaganda
I've
on
watched
TV.
that.
Yes, that's Good Night and Good Luck.
Oh, I
And
watched
I
that.
remember I
My
remember
journalism. I took a class too. I love
did
that
we have,
class.
did we have the same journalism teacher in
It was a
college?
lady.
No, it was a man.
Hmm. Blonde hair
But
lady.
yes, it's that one. It's discussed in every journalism class. I actually really like the movie and I want to see the show.
Okay, I'll see it now. I was being
Thank
spiteful
you.
because it's taking over Back to the Future.
That's
I
okay.
feel bad.
Spitefulness is fine, but you've realized the wrong in your ways.
Yeah, I'm wrong, and I'm the first to apologize when I'm
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
my bad, my bad.
But yeah, I'm actually like I really kind of want to see that.
Yeah, that could be good. But
Is
those
it a
ticket prices, though,
well, I'm sure they're gonna be crazy because George Clooney. But is it gonna be a play or a musical? I'm assuming a play.
play.
See, that's the only thing. I think that theater is way too big for a play.
That's what I was thinking too. It's huge, that theater. Like the orchestra itself is how long? Like up to Z at least.
Or more. Or did they go into the double? It says it's a 1,500 cap theater.
That's insane.
I don't know. It
That's
just
insane.
feels a little big to me for a play.
Hmm.
But I guess we'll see. Like, at least we won't have
Yeah.
children next to us at this show. Like we
Taking
did it
their
all.
shoes off.
Oh my God.
Can I just tell you another thing about people taking their shoes off on a
Sure.
tangent?
Sure, go
If you
ahead.
if you are in public, if you are in public at the gym or at a theater, would you ever take your shoes off?
No, who did?
At the gym this whole week, all these people be taking off their shoes and walking around shoeless.
That's how you get warts
Isn't that
on
disgusting?
your
Like they have
feet
socks
and
on,
fungus. Oh, they have
but
socks?
they have
That's
socks,
better.
but
Well, are they walking around because they're doing like yoga or something? Like
no, they're lifting weights
in
or like
socks?
yeah, and like jumping.
But see, that's stupid because if you drop the
Right?
weight, you're gonna break your toe. The whole point of the shoe is to protect your foot.
I don't know. Every time I walk past, I'm like yucky. I point at them, I go yucky. That's
You say
yucky.
it to them?
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
just
Okay.
kidding. In my head, I'm yucky. Like that's
See, this is
gross.
the thing though. I wouldn't doubt you actually saying it to them.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's yeah.
Sometimes when we go places, the things that I feel like you don't even realize you say are so funny.
I could
Like
imagine.
it just comes out of you sometimes. Like when we're walking in to a show and you say to the ushers randomly, I have to go potty. Where's the potty? I'm like, what?
Bathroom, woman. Bathroom.
No, but I
Not
love that you say to
potty.
them with such like a straight face, I have to go potty.
Oh my God. The worst was I was in Target the other day, and this lady was taking too long to just, she was texting. Okay. I was in the checkout line, and she was just standing there texting. And I go, and she goes, sorry. And I'm like, no, like move.
You said that?
Yeah.
I can't.
And then I didn't realize I did it. And I was like, and then I was like, you know what? Yeah, move. No way.
We can't take you anywhere.
No, no, no.
So, switching gears a little bit, this is not Broadway news, but it was something that really upset me to know. So, I did not realize on Today Picks when you have the different tiered memberships, I did not
Mhm.
realize that it resets how many tickets you need to proceed to the next level in the beginning of January. I did not get notified or anything that I was reaching the limit. So, Skylar and I were 2 tickets away from hitting gold.
Yeah,
And now as of this morning I see when I go on the app it says I need 16 tickets now to hit gold. And I
that's
first need to
insane.
I'm still silver status, but I need to rebuild up to keep status for the following year and then get gold. Which I'm like, that's another 8 shows.
Yeah, that's insane. And like we use Today Ticks, but like not that often.
It's really more for like rushes.
Yeah, we haven't been successful. That they should have sent out like a mass notification.
Yeah, it should have been notified. Like, just a reminder, you only have like two
Yeah.
weeks. And to be honest, you and me probably would have bought something just to get
Yeah,
the status.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so this is like a PSA. Make sure like you keep track of that because the next year, especially if you're so close. We were so close and now we're set all the way back.
I'm so sad about it.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
so
so close.
upset.
Because what does
Um,
silver get? They get
well,
10%
silver, we
off.
get access to some events. We currently have like a $10 gift card that we have to use, by the way. We haven't used it. It's gonna expire soon.
Hmm.
We get access to the daily drops right now. But if we hit gold, we get 10% off for the year. You get primary like help. And there's something else that you get. I have to look. Let me open up my app. Let's see.
That would have been cool.
We would have gotten free ticket protection. So
Wow.
we cancel up to 24 hours before.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, that's they
I
should
just
have
would,
said something.
I just would have appreciated a notification.
Yeah, we definitely would have bought. I mean, two tickets, that's nothing. We would have definitely
We would have just
matched
gone something
something.
cheap and been done.
Yeah.
So I'm frustrated about that. But PSA to everyone out there, double check your today tick statuses right now.
Yeah. Don't do what we did. Learn from
Do
our
not
mistakes.
do. Learn and grow, everyone.
Exactly. Exactly.
So we thought that it may be fun because this is our first episode of January to kind of go back through and discuss what our current top five like favorite musicals are, like our big list
Of all time.
of all time. Go back through them, remind you them all of them,
Hmm.
and then by the end of the year we can reflect and see has the list changed? Has something new come out on Broadway that's knocked our socks off and has changed our list?
Yeah. That would be cool. Could you imagine?
I wonder if it will. I don't think it will.
I don't think my
Although,
number one will ever change.
no, number ones will never change. But I was surprised that Sunset Boulevard made it to both of our lists now. So we did have a big change this year.
This year?
Last year, 2024. Whatever, it's been a
I get,
day.
yeah, it's been a day. I was thinking about it though. Wicked isn't on our list.
Wicked used to be on my list, but over the years it's come off.
I would say the movie.
I like the
And
movie
that's
more than the musical right now.
me too. Which is weird. It's a weird feeling.
Very weird.
Weird feeling. But yeah.
Um, so you go through your list first. What is your top five right now?
So my top five, going from five, four, three, two, one. I
Yes,
guess
ma'am.
that makes sense. Five, I put Annie because that was my first ever like introduction to musicals. Four was Sunset Boulevard. Three is Hadestown. Two is The Outsiders. And then one, I don't think this will ever change, but it is Les Mis. I don't think that'll ever change.
You know, I'm kind of surprised because I feel like at some point, just because you talk about it so often, I'm surprised Hades Town has like not given Les Mis a little bit of a run for its money because you talk about it a lot.
Well, yeah, but I think like if you come up to me, or like a random person comes up to me and they're like, "What's your favorite musical?" I'm gonna say Les Mis. Like it's the
Mm.
first thing that comes out of my mouth.
Mm.
Newer stuff, I would be torn between The Outsiders and Hadestown. What would come out first?
Hmm.
But
I
yeah,
can
I'm
see
obsessed with
that. I
Hadestown.
understand that. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I liked it when we saw it, but I don't feel like an obsession over it.
obsessed. I feel like I'm like over analyzing all the little things.
Yeah, you talk about it a
Obsessed.
lot.
Yeah, I would love to go one more time before Jordan, but I was looking at prices. They're psychotic.
Well, we should enter the lottery for it.
I did, don't you worry.
I don't think I did. I gotta look.
I'd be losing. Losing hard.
I've been losing. Okay, so my list from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is number
Blast off.
five,
Sorry.
number five, Tarzan, which I've talked about how much I loved Tarzan on Broadway on here. It really like I It one of the shows that really made me fall in love with theater, and it closed way too soon. Number four is Sunset Boulevard, which took us both by surprise this year. Number
Literally.
three is The Outsiders because it's just a masterpiece. Number two is Hairspray because I will always have a big space in my heart for Hairspray. And number one will always be Newsies. And
Hmm.
like I guess similar to you, I like if someone says what's your favorite musical, I'm always like Newsies. And
Yeah.
I can't really see that changing.
Yeah.
I don't think
I would
anything will
say,
take the place of Newsies for me.
yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But the funny part is, though, I have like no Les Mis. I mean, I have my playbills, like memorabilia.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah, I'm looking because I have my book. I just reorganized my bookshelf. I have like the Wicked stuff that we got, the Outsiders book, and the playbills and the gravel, like on display. But I have nothing from Les Mis.
Hmm. We gotta get you something.
Yeah, I think I'll get a tattoo.
Ooh. You spoke for a while now about getting a new tattoo. I was supposed to go with you, not to get one for myself. I was gonna help you and be your emotional support. We discussed
Yeah,
that.
I have to. I have one that I need to get covered up. You know, poor decisions as a young Skylar needs to get it covered. Um,
Can you turn that tattoo into the Les Mis flag or something?
that would be sick. Or like the face, because that's face.
What about her face in the flag?
Something, something. Or like the barricade. Whoa.
Ooh.
And then a little do you hear the people sing
With some
wrapped
music notes
around
around
it?
it. With some music notes.
Ooh. Ooh. That sounds glorious. That is one of my goals in 2025 is to get another tattoo, which is like in the wild goal to think about, but
But it's
that's
a
my next
goal.
one.
A goal is a goal.
Yeah, I want that covered up because I feel like I've been talking about it way too much, but now it's
Hmm.
time. And I need more Broadway. I mean, I have one Broadway tattoo, right? Just one.
Hmm.
I have One
I
Direction.
what? Where
Yeah,
do you have One Direction?
Night Changes. The
Oh yeah,
Hourglass.
forgot about that one. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I think you turned that into something lame is.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I think the barricade would be sick. I'll have to go on Pinterest. And Do You Hear the People Sing is one of my favorites. That was my ringtone.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
you do that over it with little music notes around it.
Right?
As if the music's coming out of the barricade
Chills. Literal chills.
and they're multiplying.
Yes.
Um,
I love Les Mis.
so I know this is something we've spoken about in the past, but we also thought we should just like rediscuss the new year, new lotteries, rediscuss how we usually get our tickets, what lotteries are available, what we're entering, what rushes are available, all that jazz.
Yeah.
So we've been losing.
We be losing hard.
We've been losing hard. We've discussed before how to enter lotteries and all that stuff. We're not going to get into that. If
We
you
could do
want to
a
listen
quick,
to that, go back.
oh yeah. We could do a quick
Quick
recap, but
discussion.
also I was thinking today was weird. We tried to do Gypsy Rush. So we're both there at 11. There was nothing.
On
Kept checking
telecharge.
telecharge, yeah, sorry. Um, we kept looking, nothing. I went on at like 4:30, I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there were seats randomly available. We obviously didn't take them because by it was a 7 o'clock show. There was no way that we would make it
Mm-mm.
there in time. But I guess with the rushes on telecharge, the closer it is to the show, the more they become available for like Gypsy, for like the bigger shows compared to like drag maybe.
Yeah, I think they get released throughout the day. I don't think it happens all at one time. But I think to be honest, they want to wait and see if they can make more money.
Yeah, which sucks because like if we got tickets at 11, we would have saw Gypsy tonight.
Yeah. So I guess we have to keep trying.
Yeah, and like I
But
said,
it's good to
I'd
know
be
tickets did
losing.
come up. Yeah, we've been losing. We've been entering Elf, we've been entering Gypsy. There hasn't been any outsiders.
We tried
Um,
Sunset Boulevard this morning too.
yeah,
What
couldn't
the
get in on the
hell?
rush. Couldn't get in. Every time you click it, can't get in.
Insane. And then
But
I tried the other two. Like I tried and Juliet just because it was like 9:20. I was like, let
mhm,
me see the other ones. Nope.
nothing.
Nope.
It's very depressing. But I guess to kind of go through what shows are currently on what platform.
Hmm.
So I feel like that's something we haven't talked about in a while. So on Broadway Direct, which you can access either through the website or in the Broadway Direct app, which is now what I've been using, by the way. It's much
There's an app?
easier. Yes, it's much easier to enter.
Oh, I'm downloading it now. Thank you. The more
You're
you
welcome.
know.
Learning things every day on the podcast. Every day.
Wow.
So on Broadway Direct's website or app, you can enter Aladdin, Death Becomes Her, Elf, MJ, Six, The Lion King, and Wicked. Now, on Telecharge, I'm going to pull it up so I can give you guys the breakdown. Do, do, do. I'm trying to log in.
Wow, sorry, can I just say something? So
Say it.
last week, Wicked was 50 to 55. It was either 50 or 55 on Broadway Direct because I looked. I think it
Mm.
was 55. Now it's 65, the lottery.
Yeah, it went
They,
up.
yup, that's mean.
And what's interesting is all of Christmas week they had no lotteries. So I think they like waited a week. Hopefully people forget prices, and then they were just
Hmm.
like, "Here we go, let's raise it."
And it's probably for like the last row of the theater too, if I would have to
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, 100%. So on Telecharge, there's Stereophonic, there's Gypsy, there's Oh Mary, there's Outsiders sometimes.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what other shows are on there. Drag's on
Right.
there.
I saw
Uh,
Teeth, but that's
yes, Teeth
closing.
is always on there.
We've gotten
Um,
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen's on there.
Is that where we won it from?
I think so. I think you're right. There's no like list. It's annoying. There's no list on their website, so unless the lottery is active, you can't see it.
Hmm.
But I believe you're right. I think Hell's Kitchen's on there. Um,
Hills of California was.
Back to the Future is, but that's about to close.
Which I didn't see them this week because I was curious to kind of
I think they
maybe
haven't
get it
been.
again.
I think they haven't had it. I would enter it for Saturday if we could get in.
Yeah, I would too, definitely. Because I would like to see it. I never saw Casey likes as Marty.
Oh, you have to see. He was a fantastic Marty.
Yeah, I saw JJ.
Yeah, he was fantastic. Oh, Suffs is usually on there.
Mm.
Um, I think that's it. Romeo and Juliet, that's the last one. Those are the main ones right now. Oh, and Gatsby. Gatsby.
Yes, we are entering Mariah McCartan comes as Gatsby.
We are entering every day.
Oh, every day.
I will
Because I
not miss that.
need to see that man.
So those are the ones that are on telecharge. On Lucky Seat, which we are now going to now. Lucky Seat, you have, once it loads for me.
Well, you have Sunset,
Yes,
Mulan.
Sunset, Mulan, Book of Mormon, Hadestown, Cabaret, and Big Apple Circus is
Where
listed
is
on
that?
here. It's I don't know where it's playing, but it's on here.
That's so funny.
Um, which reminds me, I need to enter some of these New York shows. I haven't entered Lucky Seat. I gotta do it.
Put this
Um,
down.
I will enter. I'll enter for you. I'll enter
Thank
it.
you.
You're
That's a true
welcome.
friend. That's a true
You're a true friend.
friend.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
to
To
the
the end.
end. When something is right.
And
Right?
into the night. Oh, now that's a throwback. Talking
That's
about
a throwback.
throwbacks, that's a throwback.
And we
Um,
just said that we felt old and we just dated ourselves right then by doing that.
oh, 100%. We've never dated ourselves more.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so those are the ones really going on Lucky Sea. And then what's on Today Ticks? All in.
Yeah, we've been losing.
And Juliet has a rush.
A Wonderful World, Louis Armstrong.
Yes. Sunset Boulevard has a rush.
So does Cabaret on there.
Yes, Cabaret has a rush. Cult of Love.
Oops.
Cult of Love's on there.
Yes, which I would be curious to see that.
Yeah, I would like to. So we could also look at that rush.
Harry Potter,
Um, Harry Potter, the Friday 40. Um,
Book of
but yeah,
Mormon,
I think that's
Eureka
the Book
Day.
of Mormon
Sorry.
needs to be. No, keep reading. Keep going through it. Go through it.
Titanic.
Oh, Titanic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Keurig. The
Carrick.
Nutcracker Rouge.
What is that?
I don't know, but Patty LuPone was there. Can we talk about that New Year's party with all the Broadway people and Nicole Scherzinger and
Crazy.
Patty? The
Crazy,
Outsiders
man.
cast?
I want to be there.
Mind blown. I
Can you
was,
imagine partying with Patty and RJ?
could you imagine? It's so like
What a
you don't realize
combo.
how like small of a circle Broadway really is.
Not at all.
I
But
was
honestly, what
shook
a combo. What a combo.
when I
Patty
saw that
LuPone with
picture.
RJ.
When I saw that picture, I was like, "What is happening?" Also, at first, I was
Crazy.
like, "Is that Patty LuPone or is that his mom?" I was like, "Oh my God, no, it's Patty LuPone."
Oh my, you better hope Patty LuPone never listens to this.
Oh, she'll scream in my face, and I'd be so okay with it. Go ahead, Patty. Go off,
I would
queen.
feel honored if Patty LuPone screamed at me,
Would you
to be
cry?
honest. Uh, Probably afterwards in private. Yes. But I think I would feel honored
Mm. I feel like I would
at
go
the
right
same
back at
time.
her.
You would yell at her?
I don't know. I feel like
Don't
if
even.
she's
You would
yelling at me,
never stop it. You would never yell at Patty
no,
LuPone.
no, I think my feelings would be so hurt.
Yeah, like don't even. You would never, girl.
No, I don't think I would. I'd be starstruck and be like, I don't think I would process the fact that she's yelling until like an hour later. I'll go, oh my God, was she yelling at me?
Could you
Like something like that.
imagine?
That'd be crazy. Crazy. But yeah. So go to those resources. That's how we get our tickets. But over the summer, we did it a lot. Now that it's cold, we haven't really done it. We used to just go in randomly, like on the weekend with no tickets, and kind of
Hmm.
just try the TKTS booth, SeatGeek, or whatever we could. We had a lot of success with that in the summer, especially on SeatGeek. We just
Hmm.
haven't been doing it as often because it is cold and it's not, we would spend a lot of time outside during those times. We don't really want to do it when it's this cold and yucky.
Mm-mm, we can't.
Yeah.
We ain't built for that.
I did get a heated jacket though that I'm going to use.
Do you think
I'm
it'll help
excited.
enough?
I think it'll help a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
We'll have to try.
that's what we're doing. So, okay, I guess we should move on to our like big fun idea. Where we could talk about our perfect Broadway day. So it's a Saturday. We have all day. What is our perfect Broadway day gonna look like?
Are we each doing our own, or
I feel like
are we
ours
doing
are
it
gonna be the
together?
same. I feel like
I'm sure they'll
together.
align. I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
align.
So
Okay.
first things first, when I get to you, I'm going potty.
Yes, that happens every single time. Perfect Broadway day or not.
Literally.
Skylar comes over, she goes to the potty. We get our shoes on, we head out the door. We make a stop at Starbucks.
That's necessary every
I
time.
I order either a mocha hot coffee or a
Mhm.
mocha cookie crumble. You get your oat milk something something.
Yeah, so in the winter I'll get the what's it called? Oh my God, why did my brain just go? The sugar cookie latte with oat milk. But in the like other months I'll get the brown sugar shaken espresso. 10 out of 10. The Starbucks by Michelle is chef kiss.
It's
Just
fantastic. They flirt with Skylar. She's very happy every
so
time.
happy. Love it. Love it.
So that's definitely the way we start our ideal day,
And then once we get in the car, we always have to pick the right mood
which is usually outsiders
from start to finish.
for the music. And usually by the time we get into the city, we finish almost the whole album.
Yeah. And a
We
little
skip over
anticipated
some
dancing.
songs that we don't want to listen to, like Friday at the Drive-In. Um,
Or
skip
Stay Gold makes us cry.
the
So
Gold Mrs. Christ. We skip that.
I honestly can't listen to
We
that
skip
song.
Hopeless War.
That makes me cry
Um,
too.
but we heavily enjoy Justice for Tulsa. We heavily enjoy throwing in the towel. Yes, we will interpretive dance as well
Yes,
while
that's a part of
listening
my
to
perfect
it.
day.
Yeah, we throw the towel. We physically throw the
Brother towel.
towel. And part of this perfect Broadway day is it's like 70 degrees, 80 degrees, beautiful
Yes.
weather.
70
Beautiful.
definitely. Like we're comfortable. We're not sweaty. Our hair is looking
No.
good. We have cute dresses on. We're not cold.
Mm-hmm.
We got Starbies in our hand and our tote bags, and we're making our way downtown.
Yes. Walking fast, making
Yes.
fast, and I'm homebound. Um, so that's definitely part of it. Then I would say we get into the city, it's about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
hmm
We already have tickets to a show. What
Yeah.
show do we have tickets to? The Outsiders.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. We're Delulu. That's a part of it.
Yes.
We're loopy.
We're loopy delulu. We're giggly loopy delulu, which if anyone
Yeah.
has ever seen Michelle and Skylar with that combo,
Oh.
oh, good luck to you.
And they don't charge us for oversized car. None of that.
Yes, because they do that every single time.
Everyone's
It
kind to
pisses us
us.
off.
There's no
Everyone's,
getting stuck on the hills. None of
oh,
that.
whenever we go to our parking lot that we usually go to, it's up a hill and Skylar usually cries, so that
Yeah.
won't happen.
We don't get to remember the time we were
But we
stuck?
do like our parking lot and we like our parking people. I think they recognize
They're
us.
nice. They're nice.
They're very nice. Once we park the car, we walk outside, we enjoy the beautiful weather. We start walking towards the theaters and we happen to see some Broadway people walk past us.
Yeah, like that time we almost hit Nikki James.
Oh yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yes, I guess I almost hit Nikki James with my car. I apologize, Nikki.
Sorry, girl.
Um, sorry, girl. But it happens very often that we're driving and we see people out the window.
Yeah, which is really cool. I think that's the
Hmm.
funnest part. Just being able to be like, oh my God, look who it is.
And we scream while no one else can hear us.
Oh yeah.
So we walk, we head towards the Bernard B. Jacobs Theater,
Take some pictures.
take some pictures, get online, gossip,
Mhm.
schmooze, walk in, see that Brody's performing.
Oh my God. I wish we took a video of that. We should have.
You were unhinged.
Oh, what?
I-
What did I say?
You said it in front of the lady who was checking the tickets too. You go, Michelle, he's in! And I was like, what? Like, you just like yelled it to the lady's face too. And she was just like, okay.
And we both look at each other and go, I think I'm gonna cry.
Yes, we were like, we are unhinged. So now, this is where Skylar shines again because we go into the theater, we go immediately again to the potty.
Yes, we have our, well, first we discuss it every time. I don't know why. We go, okay, potty, snacks, merch, if we want. Potty,
Yes.
snacks, merch. Because we always, okay, so potty first, because we're like the first 10 people in the theater, so there's no line. That's a part of
Mm-hmm.
my perfect day. We're
Yes.
early, we're the first couple people in, we go potty, and then we go to the snack and we get some gingy rail.
We get some Gingy and a Kit Kat bar.
Yes. And
That is
then
100% in my perfect day.
and then we finally treat ourselves to the outsider sweatshirt. We
Or the
finally do it.
jacket.
Or the jacket.
I want the
We,
sweatshirt more though.
we finally say, F it. And we say, here's my credit card. It's okay. And we
One
get it.
day. One day.
and then we stroll our way in the
with
not
our
so crowded
sweatshirts,
theater to the front row center
front row center or
or
the box again.
the box again. And we have so much free time where there's nobody around us, so we could freak out a little bit.
Hmm. If
And
we're
we're
in
just
the
sitting
front
there.
row, we shake because we're wondering if we'll get the book.
Yeah.
And no, if we're in the front row, if we're not front row center and we still are in the front row, I at least want to be next to the pony boy seat. Not the pony boy seat,
Yeah.
but next to the pony boy seat so that they sit next to us during the opening
And
number.
we could snatch the book. Snatch it. The book. Could you
We
imagine?
actually, last time we went, we saw a girl.
She
Brody
snatched
was
it.
hit. Oh my God. Brody was handing the book to one girl, and the person next to her like went to reach for the book and tried to snatch it away.
And she was like, "That's mine."
Mm-hmm. There was a there
So
was a
wild.
fight. There was a
It was a
fight.
fight. That was insane. Insane.
But yeah, so if we're
But
not
we'd be
front row
okay
sense,
because
if we're
we're
not front,
right next.
yeah, yeah. And listen, we get the book. Even one of us get the book. We share the book. We know
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. We're not gonna fight over a book.
No, no, no. So either we're front row center or we're
Mm.
in the box. If we're in the box, we cry, hold each other's hands, and freak out about how we're at Outsiders again.
We take some selfies.
Take some selfies, cry a little more.
Take a sip of our
Have a
gingies.
have our gingies. Last time we both had a little bit of anxiety attacks because we couldn't believe that it was
Yeah.
actually happening that we saw Brody.
Wait, and we were so stressed out in him and getting him coming out, walking. I was like, walking up to the stage. I was like, I'm
we
not
were,
even gonna believe that he's in until I physically see this man.
yeah, because any minute it could change. So we were like,
Yeah.
we need to see him physically sitting on the stage, and then I'll feel like this is actually happening.
Yeah. And then when he did, screaming.
Oh my God, you were like unhinged. But
Yeah, I
anyway,
was. I really was.
we see the outsiders, we cry, we have tears of joy. Like the what's it called? Flashlights flicker at us during Justice for Tulsa.
No, they stop and we get to wave.
Yeah. They do the rumble, all the shirts fly open.
All the shirts, baby. All
Well,
the shirts.
we got close last time,
We
actually.
did, we did. We did.
We had a lot of shirt action.
Boom, boom, boom. Your shirt, your
The best part is every time one of the shirts flew open, you and me just hit each other, like like making
the
sure the other
best
one
part.
saw it.
The best part is when we hit our heads together. That will not be the funniest thing ever.
I forgot about that. We were trying to whisper something to each other during the show when we both went in at
Both
the
did
same
it.
time. Boom.
Smash.
Stupid.
So stupid.
Um, but part of our ideal day.
Yeah.
That honestly that was our ideal evening.
Yeah. For Thursday, definitely.
That evening was amazing. So we see outsiders, we go out. There's no one else at the stage door.
I was just about to say that. It's just me and you. Just standing there.
Just us.
Just us. And
Because I
there's a
can't deal
spotlight
with
on
these
us.
fans.
Like
Yes.
the sun that was on my gray hair. Like that.
Because we can't
Yes.
stand some of these fans.
Yeah. And we just get to talk about how much we love the show. No pictures. We take no
No,
pictures. Our
we
phones are
don't we
off.
we don't even need autographs. We just want to tell them how
No.
much we appreciate the beauty in their work.
We cry, they cry with us. We hold their hands, and we have a kumbaya.
So cool. When we have a big kumbaya and everyone comes out, including Brody,
Oh yeah.
including
'Cause
Josh Strobel and Trevor Wayne.
all the
Everybody, Jason
understudies,
Schmidt, they all come out.
all the understudies come.
Perfect day.
Everyone.
Perfect. Then we finish up, we have our nice conversations. Skylar and I get a little noshy.
We need some food.
We walk over a few blocks to Ichiran. There's
Oh,
no line.
no
We get
line.
right in and we get our delicious ramen. Skylar gets her vegetarian. I get my original. We get the extra garlic.
And you
We
know what they
get
say?
the noodles.
Oh, we have more Gingy. You know what they say? You know what? You guys are so lovely. It's on us.
Yes. Yes. That'd be a gorgeous day. Free
It's on
itchy
the
Ron. That gets
for free.
pricey. Gets
Oh,
pricey.
it's so good though. I want it so badly.
I really want itchy Ron again. But $40 to buy a take home box, which we will not do.
That was crazy. That was
Hmm
crazy. I almost got ramen last night from somewhere around here. I was like, it's not Ichiran. I was like, I can't do it.
I keep thinking, do I go get ramen at the wrong place near me? But every time I think about it, I'm like, no, it's not Ichiran. Like,
Right? I'm like, I want to save myself for it.
so Skylar, what do we do after Ichiran?
After Ichiran, well, we chill there for a little bit because now we're looking for an evening show. Okay, we don't have
True.
tickets for an evening show.
True.
So we
We
just
chill.
go there.
True. We chill there as long as we can. Save
We eat
time.
slow.
We go next door to the Hershey store, get a free Hershey bar.
Yes, always a free. That's a hack, people. You need a
Great hack.
little chocolate after your meal.
As soon
Go
as
to
you walk in,
Hershey.
they hand you a free Hershey.
Yes, we do that. And then we start pondering.
Hmm
We have, you have an option on your phone. Let's say I have Sunset. You have
I don't know. What's
a
ideal?
new show.
A new show, Hamilton.
You have, oh, we've been on that
We've
Hamilton
been
back
we've
and
been we've
forth.
been trying.
And then, boom, price drops. It is now
Mm,
6:30.
mm.
Drops. Significant. And we both look at each other. And you know what drops? Hamilton.
Hamilton's in the perfect day.
Or maybe it's Sunset.
See, I think Sunset's in the perfect day, and it's like front row for Sunset.
Hmm. Price dropped to $50.
$50 front
Oh,
row at Sunset, right in front of Tom when he strips everything off.
yes.
Or and also when Nicole sings, um, what's it called? Oh my God, New Ways to Dream and everything. She's like singing to us. She's
The
singing to
way
us.
it would be so freaky though, sitting front row. Like freaky in a good way, because you'd be able to see her face completely. I think we'd be,
Yes.
I think the gunshots though, that would get me. I would be freaked.
I think we would be terrified, but in a good way.
I think it would be like audible and I wouldn't be able to control myself. That
That
happened
is
last time
true.
too.
That is true. You talk a lot. You whisper under your breath during shows. You're like, oh my God,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
stop it, stop
I can't control myself.
it.
Can't
You
control
do that a
myself.
lot. You do that a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
front row center. Tom Francis makes eye contact with me during the show. Mm.
and also the perfect days were early again. So we're able to go
hmm
potty and
Oh,
sit down and debrief.
we're always early. We're always early.
And then they
And
release new merch.
new merch that's a little more attractive.
Mm-hmm.
We again see Bobby Conte walking into the
Oh,
theater.
yes. Yes. Wait, no, somebody sits next to us.
Oh, that's always been in our dream days that someone from Broadway is sitting next to us, and it's never happened.
Yeah. Both sides, because we're in the middle. To get one on
Brody
each.
next to you,
Oh my God.
Josh next to me.
That would be insane. Because it was the last two tickets, so they had to split up.
Yes.
This is funny.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is perfect. So then
What?
wait, who spots them first? Me or you?
Probably you. You always spot the people. Sometimes I'll spot random people like when we're in it. Boy, when we're on the street, you're like, Michelle to the left, Joy Woods, Michelle to the right. Michelle, Michelle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Did we ever say when we went to see Tom Francis do the Sunset Boulevard and Josh Strobel comes up and I'm videotaping, I go, Michelle, Josh Strobel, Josh.
yeah, you noticed him
Yeah.
instantly.
I'm
I
like,
you were talking about Josh Strobel, and I was talking about Joy Woods walking past us again.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So we both, so I guess I would spot them first and my eyes would bug out of my head. So I'd be like,
hmm
and you'd be like, what,
I'd be
what?
eating my second Kit Kat bar of the day.
Yeah, and you'd be like, Skylar, what? Tell me. I'll be like, I can't. I'd be like, look at my phone. And I start texting you.
Does anyone else do this? They just make up these like dream scenarios
It's called manifesting.
and manifestations. So yeah, they sit on each side of us. They say, "Hey girls, I think you're struggling to see. Should I get you a booster seat?"
And a drink,
And,
perhaps.
and and also there's no one sitting behind us, so we can get a booster seat without feeling guilty.
Or it's like a 6'5" person.
Yes.
Because it is sold out. Because those were the last two seats that they could grab. That's why
Oh,
they're
that's
separate.
true.
Yeah, so
That's
there's
true.
no plot holes.
I can't. I'm done with
So there's
you.
two men who are like 6'5", 6'6" behind us.
Yeah, so we can sit
So we don't feel
on
bad.
our teeny tiny boosters because we're teeny tiny women.
Yes. Yes. And then they're like, "Do you need a drink?" And we're like, "Yes, can we have some gingies, please?"
Some gingies and another Kit Kat.
Please. And I pull out all my snacks from my snack bag and no one cares.
No one cares. And no, actually, no, Brody cares. And he turns to you and he's like, I love your snack bag. May I share a snack?
I'm actually starving. Can I have some of your vegan snacks? That sounds delicious.
And then you have one of those movie moments, you reach your hand in at the same time. We're getting off topic from our
Yeah.
perfect Broadway day.
And then at the end, the ushers come up to us and they go, "You just wait there. Wait till everyone leaves. You guys just stay." We're like, "What's going on? We have no idea." And they go, "We just saw how invested you were with the show that we want to like take you guys backstage to
Yeah, and you
meet."
can have your private meet and greet
Yeah.
with Nicole and Tom. Specifically Tom.
Specifically. And then we just
Specifically.
sit back there and play some video games with them.
And then we're leaving the theater. Brody and Josh are like, "Hey, let's go see another show together sometime." We become their besties.
Yeah.
We go our separate ways. We
No,
head
they
back, get
walk
the
us back
car.
to the car. They
Oh,
walk us
that's
to the
true.
car
They'll be gentlemen.
to make sure we're safe.
Hmm.
And then we get our car.
Is this creepy what we're discussing? Is this creepy?
It's Delulu.
It's the Lulu.
It's a
Honestly,
joke,
guys,
guys. It's a joke. It's a
yeah, this is
joke.
all joking. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is all complete
it's a joke.
jokes.
But really, our perfect day is Starbies. Go in. We have tickets for the matinee, but nothing for the evening. We get a really good deal, and
On
we're
an
like,
evening show.
we get our ginger ales. We're chilling, and we're just having a good time.
And we get our itchy Ron.
Yeah,
That's
always the
most important.
ramen. Always the ramen.
If you haven't had itchy Ron, you must go get itchy Ron. Sometimes we mix it up. We go to Broadway Diner.
That one's good. Where's the place we went? We got food poisoning. I forgot
Carnegie
what's called.
Diner. Never go there. It gave us food poisoning.
Yeah, call them out.
I think
Terrible.
actually I think we spoke about it on the last podcast. Remember we were talking about how we both had horrible stomach aches and we were talking in British accents waiting to go into Mama and Big
Yes.
Girl now.
Yes, yes. And we were
Mm-hmm.
unwell. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, I feel like ramen is always our go-to. It doesn't hurt our stomachs at all.
Itchy
And I
Ron was amazing. I will admit I once found a plastic in my soup, but they fixed it.
you got the whole new one.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
That was
But we
weird.
also ate ramen when it was like 100 degrees out.
Yeah.
We did not care. Did
It
not
kind of
care.
it was soothing.
I love soup. I love soup. But
I
yeah, that's
love
a
soup.
perfect Broadway day.
Perfect Broadway day. In our imaginary world, will we have those scenarios with all the Broadway performers? Just like fun meet and greets. Just become friends with someone,
Yeah,
honestly.
like
That's really our
honestly,
perfect day. It's just becoming friends with someone and getting them to be on the podcast.
or like being able to tell them like how much a show means without like people interrupting or like
Yeah.
talking over us because we've had that so
So
many
many
times
times.
and it's
That's
so
the
rude.
that's the worst part. Is every time I feel like we're at a stage door and we like honestly we don't really stage door for the autographs and stuff and pictures. Like we don't. We want to like tell the artists how like we appreciate their work and what they've done and their interpretations of the characters. And every single time we want to say it to someone, these fangirls scream over us and distract their attention. And you could tell the Broadway performer is pissed. Like every
Yeah.
single time. Like they give them a look like I'm moving on to the next
Relax.
person, relax. And it's just, it is so rude and disheartening, and it makes us not want a stage door.
Like when it happened with me or Brent. That was sad.
Hmm. That pissed me off.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we're not saying it to like be creeps. We're just saying it to be.
No, and I'm sorry, but most of you people who freak out over them do come off as creeps. I'm just gonna be
Oh
honest
yeah.
and put it out there. If it gets us canceled, I don't care. Honestly, most of you look like creeps. We see
I
it.
I mean, yeah. Like we're not stage dooring anymore. Like we're kind
Hmm.
of done with it because like we just said, we first of all, it becomes like a dangerous situation sometimes.
I got punched
Bec
in the head.
yeah, you get pushed, and then it's so upsetting, like mentally, when like it's your turn and then someone interrupts you, like, and you can't say what you want to say.
Hmm. Or it's your turn and someone pushes their way in front of you and they skip your playbill.
Oh my God. Had that
Remember when that
happen so many
happened at
times.
Mulan?
Oh, yeah, I was pissed. And I told
Mhm.
that guy to back up and he's like, I can't, or whatever. I was like, literally, you can.
Yeah, he literally Jojo was up to you and he purposely like threw it in front of your face so he like she would
We
miss your
put it over my
playbill.
playbill, yeah.
Hmm.
Like, that's not what stage dooring should be. Mhm.
Absolutely not.
That's another tangent. But,
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like we could have a whole new podcast episode about stage dooring at some point.
well, I think we should because all the new stuff that came out,
Hmm.
what I
Maybe
told you
maybe we'll
today,
discuss that next.
we should because y'all need to come to Jesus.
Well, we don't support specific religions here, but yeah, yes, everyone needs an awakening.
You know what I meant. I didn't mean a religion. I don't even
No,
believe
I
any
know,
of
I know,
that.
I know, I know. I don't want this to get canceled.
Whatever.
People find reasons. They're like,
People
oh, they
have
mentioned
fun.
Jesus, canceled.
Or we're like copying them. Canceled.
Mhm.
Crazy town.
Just so
This
you know, by
world.
the way, I just want to make one more comment. To y'all TikTokers who think everyone's copying you, if it was me, I would feel honored. That means someone likes my content
Yeah.
enough to do a similar content.
I don't
And
know
that's
what.
all I'm gonna say.
It's just like toxic, which is like
Mhm.
sad to me because it's like we're all supposed to be connecting for the love of theater, which is something like it's almost like unique when you think about it because not everyone knows Broadway stars. Like if you talk to a random person, like a lot of my family members, they're like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So it's like a niche thing,
Yeah.
and it's fun
Yeah.
to connect on the internet. And but now you have these toxic people like fighting and like calling people out and just being mean. Like,
Mhm.
is that what we really want to come down to?
No, and to be honest, like Skylar and I were talking about it even before recording the podcast. It's like the two of us are like, what is okay for us to post? What I mean, this never happened to us that someone said we were copying, but we're like,
Yeah,
what can we post where no one will think we are copying? Like, what are unique ideas that we can do? Because we're afraid that someone will turn around and try to get us canceled. And
which
we're just two people who like theater who talk about it.
and like everything we do is our own thoughts. Like the things that are
Yeah.
stated, the jokes that we make. Like
And we
it's
work
what we
hard.
do.
We really do work hard on it. We enjoy it, but we
Yeah,
work hard.
and we think it's funny.
Hmm.
So peep Orpheus's New Year's resolutions. I think it's really funny.
It is funny. Everyone go look at TikTok.
Definitely. So that's our motto. I think in 2025, if I could say one thing, is let's just be a little kinder and not look to attack. I feel like
Hmm.
everybody's looking for someone to say one thing wrong so that they could call them out.
Oh, 100%. I don't doubt that.
I don't think I've ever really
Everyone
felt
is
that.
always ready to cancel people.
It's not even that. It's like if you like we had this happen to us the other day, like we made one thing and someone interpreted it a different way and like tried to like joke with us as if we were like stupid.
Hmm.
And like that upset me a bit because like I don't know, it's not funny to make fun of people. You might think it's funny. It's not funny to someone else. to make
Yeah,
fun of
I
us.
I don't even know if that person was trying to like make fun of us or just like it came off as a little belittling. Like, did they think we were stupid? Like,
Yeah. So I think everyone should kind of just, I
be
don't know,
nice.
yeah, and like stop looking for someone to mess up so that you can say, oh, well, this person did this, I'm blocking them, just so you know, because they copied me, I'm blocking them, or X, Y, and Z.
Hmm.
Oh, it's sad to me. And as we go into New Year, let's all just be a little nicer.
I hope so. That's really what I'm hoping for this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's it for the week.
Yeah, we were kind of all over the place, but it was cool.
Yeah, it was a random podcast week, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, like always, you can follow us on TikTok at Love Letters to Beway with one Y, or on Instagram at Love Letters to Beway with two Ys because the one Y was not available. And I will say, if this TikTok ban actually happens, please everyone make sure you are following us on Instagram. We have, in all honesty, way more followers on TikTok than we do on Instagram. So please, if you are only following us on TikTok, please transfer over to Instagram just in case.
Yeah,
We also have some exciting things in store. We may be getting a little more into YouTube or something like that. So we'll keep you
definitely.
guys posted. Also, for any business inquiries, you can reach us at loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. Once again, at loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. You can reach us 24/7. I don't sleep. Skylar does. Only until 5 a.m. Then she's up and available for you. Well, I sleep for like an hour before work.
Yeah. Well, this past week I've been sleeping in because I've been off, but I'm
But
back.
yeah.
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna
When are
be
you back?
tough.
Tomorrow or next week?
Monday.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I've already been back. I've never been off.
Yeah, life of
I
a
was off one
teacher.
day. I was off one day.
It's hard not to be a teacher when you get this like all these breaks and like random days.
Mhm.
Kinda nice,
Maybe
but
I should change careers. Maybe I should become a teacher.
hey, come back to school with me. I'm going back to school.
Maybe I will. I need something to do. We'll see. One day.
One day.
One day, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening to our randomness today and our Perfect Broadway day.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we will say see you again here, same time,
Same
same place
place.
next week.
See you next week. Bye, guys.
Toodles.